So, the dignitaries in this virtual conference, Mr. Hanifa Router and the distinguished audience. You may be remembering that it was in 1982 that the world sort of woke up to the great demographic shift which was taking place silently. It was unprecedented. The conventional population pyramid was becoming flat on the top and was shrinking in the bottom. It had very significant implications. The UNO conference in Vienna during the same year asked all nations to prepare their plans of action to face the developing situation. Our country took 17 precious years to prepare its plan, which was declared in January 1999 as the National Policy on Older Persons. It is now 21 years since then, but so far only 11 states and union territories in our country have accepted it fully or partially, and none has implemented it fully till now. It shows the lukewarm reception our country has given to the solution of the emerging problem of aging. The population of senior citizens has increased from 7.7 crore in 2001 to 10.38 crores in 2011. Further, as per the United Nations projection on old age population in India, the overall population by the year 2050 will grow by 55%. But more alarmingly, the population of people in their 60 years and above will increase by 326%, and those in the age group of 80 plus by 700%, which is the fastest growing group. You may have noted that population of senior citizens has been increasing exponentially. But due to half-hearted measures taken by our country to provide financial, social, and health security to the 60 plus, it has only increased the number of senior citizens in the BPL category. Today, 70% of senior citizens belong to the BPL category, out of which 30% are so poor that they cannot afford even 2 square meals a day and sleep every day with empty stomach. While countries which foresaw this developing situation have turned it into an advantage by taking timely corrective measures. I particularly like to mention the example of Japan. They took necessary steps 50 years ago to ensure that their elders remained healthy and productive even in their advanced age, with the result that Today, they are the healthiest and the wealthiest nation in the world. In spite of the fact that 36% of their population already consists of senior citizens. Friends, if you ask them as to what is the driving force behind their prosperity, they proudly claim that it is the guidance and contribution of their elders. While in our country, even the 12% population of seniors is looked upon as a burden. They are denied even their constitutional and statutory rights. You know that Article 21 of our Constitution grants the right to life with dignity, and Articles 41 and 47 confirm the right to work, to education, and to public assistance. It is provided that a state shall, within the limits of its economic capacity, make effective provision for securing the right to work, the right to education, and to public assistance in case of unemployment, old age, sickness, and disablement. In furtherance of the constitutional provisions, Parliament enacted in 2007 the act known as MWPSC Act 2007, inter alia, to ensure the need-based maintenance for parents and senior citizens and their welfare. Since the above rights to senior citizens were denied, two PILs were filed with Supreme Court in 2016. The learned court delivered their historic judgment on those PILs on 13th December 2018, in which they identified following four basic rights of senior citizens. Number one, the right to live with dignity. Number two, right to reasonably decent shelter. 3. Right to health and geriatric care. And 4th, right to effective implementation of the MWPSC Act 2007. The learned court also took the responsibility of issuing the mandamus and directives to Government of India in regard to above and monitor their execution. It was the most favorable development for elders during the last 35 years of the senior citizens welfare movement. It is for the first time that a highly respected and senior-most official institution has recognized our problems and has rightly supported our case. The first directive to Government of India was issued by the learned court on the same day to give them the present status in regard to above issues. The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment filed the status report on 16th April 2019. It is so presented that it appears as if all what is required to be done for the welfare of elders has already been done or is being done. In this situation, our court may find it difficult to decide as to what more should be done, and there is a risk that they may even close the case thinking that nothing more is required to be done. It will be a very, very unfortunate development for senior citizens. We will be missing a great opportunity of getting our concerns addressed. To prevent development of such a situation, the major organizations of senior citizens in the country, such as ISKCON, ISU 3A, and various federations of senior citizens, should come together, review the status report, and point out the shortcomings in it, and advise the learned court as to what more has to be done to achieve the 4 basic rights of senior citizens as already defined by them. It has to be carried out in coordination with the author of the PIL, Dr. Ashwini Kumar, before the next hearing of the case. It is, my friends, my advice, my suggestion. We senior citizens must ensure that this historic judgment of Supreme Court is not wasted. We must see that it is implemented in letter and spirit.